All right, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video. So listen, man, this situation right here is going viral. You know, I was gonna talk about it the other day, and I forgot all about the situation due to the fact that we having other things going on. But my cousin hit me up today and asked me my thoughts and opinions on it. So basically, you know, I said, let me go ahead and make a video about the situation and just talk about it. And a couple of y'all hit me up today, you know, since this is going viral and want to know my thoughts and opinions. And I'm going to keep it real and raw with y'all all the way through this video. So, you know, I might lose some people. Hey, it is what it is. But I am going to tell y'all how I'm really feeling about this situation. And we're going to look at it on both sides of the fence as much as possible. But basically, long story short, you know, and before I even get to the video, I want to say RIP to this man. You know what I'm saying? His name is Jeremy, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, man, this is just a situation where it was a mother and her son. They went out to a restaurant. This is for those who don't know what's going on. They went to a restaurant, and you know, the mother was in there, and she ended up getting into an altercation with a fellow, and the man ended up ultimately putting his hands on her. Now, you know, it was a lot of speculations on what took place. People were saying that they were wrong and this and this and that until this video came out. When it surfaced, everybody's outlook on the situation changed, you know. And yeah, man, you know, he put his hands on the woman. I got the video on here. I can't play it all the way through. Y'all already know that much. But yeah, man, you know, it's just a crazy situation. The way that he was acting, it's like if he can do that to her, he was just like a loose cannon. You know what I'm saying? That's just me keeping it 100. You know, me being a man, a logical man, I'm not going to put my hands on a woman no matter what. You know, I'm going to try to make sure I can, you know, eliminate any type of confrontation with any woman. I'm not going to go back with no woman or none of that type of shit. I'm not going to do that with nobody, but especially not a woman. It's just not in me. It's just not manly, and I just ain't got time for it, you know? But for him to do that to her is wrong. And if somebody hit my mother, I'm going to do the same thing. You know, hypothetically speaking, I'm just not gonna let you put your hands on my mama. That's just how it is. That's how it's gonna be. It is what it is. You can say what you want to say. Yeah, true enough. A lot of people's lives shouldn't have been taken for doing things like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's just the way of the world. You can't tell nobody how to respond in a situation. Now the mother is in jail and the son is in jail right now due to the fact of, you know, the circumstances of the situation. The little boy, he was 14 years old, and he actually shot the man, you know what I'm saying, and ended up ultimately taking his life. But people are, you know, in a frenzy now because more of the video footage has been released, and the mother was actually in the midst of actually telling her son to shoot him, and she also tried to take the gun as well, right? And a lot of people are saying that, you know, the mother is a bad parent, and just all type of different things about the parent because of what she did at that time. Now, my personal thoughts and opinions, hey, we don't know what happened. If the son did have a gun on him, on this person, I don't understand that. I don't want to get into that too much, but you know, I don't feel like he shouldn't have had. I don't feel like he should have had a gun. I'm gonna be honest about that. And you know, you just can't tell him how to react in that situation. I feel like that he was probably scared. Seeing somebody do that to his mother probably made him snap. And you know, another thing that's really causing a lot of confusion is the mother actually told the little boy to keep shooting, right? Now, I can understand y'all, the people who really against them, but I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. If I'm already in a scarcity mindset at that time and something is happening, I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And my mother or whoever I'm with would probably tell me to do the same thing just because we're trying to eliminate the problem. He already done put his hands on her. So she probably was feeling like we need to go ahead and get rid of him because he's gonna go do something. And another thing that took place, this shit is all kind of crazy, man. But they were saying that the son was shooting at the girlfriend as well. Now, you know, they're claiming self-defense, which is understandable in this situation. But people saying it's not self-defense because of the way that things took place afterwards, which I can understand that too. But you got to look at it like this, man. We don't know the law. We can't just sit here and say what's going to happen, what can happen, none of that type of shit, because we really not the police. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just don't understand how people can just judge it right now. You know, a judge going to tell you what they feel at the time. No matter what the law say, anything, they can find a loophole and do whatever the hell they want to do in this situation. So, you know. But I'm gonna show y'all the video real quick. You know, I had to get my initial thoughts and opinions on the situation, give a breakdown for those who don't know what's going on, and we're finna get into this right now. And when the boy do actually get ready to take his life, I will be cutting the video. You won't find it nowhere else longer than this anyway. And you know, I gotta show respect to his family as well. They didn't do it, he did. But let's get into it though. And I'm gonna tell y'all more about how I feel about it for all my supporters who wanna hear me and talk about this situation. Let's get into it though.
Lady, get your food. Who? Get the car? Who? Hey, get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
hit her so hard.
Information on a shooting at a West Side hot dog stand. A mother and her 14-year-old son are in custody. Prosecutors say Carlisha Hood ordered her son to shoot at the Maxwell Street Express on Halsted Sunday night. Mother was inside ordering food when she got into a fight. And court records say she texted her son to come inside and shoot.
$3 million for the 35-year-old West Pullman mother who, according to prosecutors, got into a fierce verbal argument with a Southside restaurant patron. This was Sunday night while they were waiting in line for food.
And see, I'm giving y'all my real raw reaction, so I really didn't know that part about it. I was just going off of everything that I have gathered. So she texted the son to do this, so that's why everybody's in a frenzy. Now, I don't think she should have did that. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I'm not going to change my real thoughts and opinions for nobody. She wrong for that. Let's keep it real. But at the same time, damn, look what's happening, though. You know, now she just told him to come in and shoot. Then, yeah, she really, really wrong. But it's just so hard to say because everybody parent different. Everybody thinks differently. Everybody logic is different. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to kind of put that in perspective of what she was thinking, was she right or wrong at that time mentally. You know what I'm saying? People got their own thoughts and opinions. That's why I'm saying that. But I feel like she was wrong if she just told him to come in to do that. Like, I feel like it would have been a little bit different if she said, hey, it's not right, though, but shit, it is what it is. But, you know, she would have texted him, say, if he do something, then do this, yeah. And I'll take that charge. Me being a parent, you know what I'm saying? If it's some situation, I don't give a damn. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. I keep on saying it because I got to. If my child was to do something like that, if it was basically on my behalf or anything like that, I'm going to take the charge if I can, the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take that. Not saying I would tell them to do that, but if it was to happen, I would take that charge. You feel what I'm saying? Now, some of y'all might be against that, and whatever the case may be, that's cool. Now, make sure you hear me because some people be very, very illiterate, I guess. Not my supporters, but, you know, people that be just picking for nothing. I'm not saying that I would tell my child to do this. I'm saying if a murder was to happen and my child did it, I would try to take that charge for my child. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's get back into it. I didn't know that I had to elaborate and tell you how I feel about that. Shit will change during this video if I'm finding out more details about it. But let's get back into it.
Situation quickly escalating into a encounter.
During that altercation, the defendant began texting her son.
Cook County prosecutors describing how Carlisha Hood summoned her 14-year-old son who was out in the parking lot late Sunday night at this Maxwell Street Express restaurant at 116th and South Halsted, and then things started heating up.
The argument between the victim and the defendant turned physical when the victim punched the defendant in the head approximately 3 times.
The son waited too.
Surveillance video capturing the moment the 14-year-old sees his mother getting punched, investigators say, and that's when the teen allegedly pulls a gun from his pocket.
The co-defendant fired a shot at the victim inside of Maxwell, striking the victim in the back. As the victim fled, the co-defendant followed him and fired additional shots. The defendant instructed her son, the co-defendant, to continue to shoot and kill the victim.
The 35-year-old Hood, according to prosecutors, ordering her son to shoot another restaurant patron who thought the initial verbal dispute was funny, but the teen wrestling the gun away from his mother.
Now look, that right there was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real about that for sure. To tell him to do some more, that's a little bit overboard. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, for her to actually tell him to keep doing it, like I said before, they probably was in a scarcity mindset. And the son was in a good state of mind as well, taking the gun back from the mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he just really wanted to get rid of the dude who put his hands on his mama. And you gotta look, man, just look at it for what it is, man. They all they got. He probably feel like that's all he got. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about being in that situation. Be a visionary type of person for a minute. Just be in your skin right now, just envisioning something like that happening. You will probably snap too. Now, she probably told him to come in. Now, like I said before, she told him to come in and do that just specifically. Then, yeah. But I feel like, yeah, it's a little wrong. But just a little bit. It's a little wrong. But if she just told him to bring the gun and he just came in, I could understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring it just in case, you know. I know it's man, it's just so hard, man. I know I'm gonna be crucified a little bit, but I don't give a damn. But Yeah, I feel like that was alright. You know what I'm saying? Bring the gun in here, cause damn, what if I can't make it back to you? Just bring it to me. But if she just told him to come in and do that, I can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? But the little boy did wait until it took place. He went in there, analyzed the situation, and tried to eliminate the threat, in my opinion. But hey, it is what it is. Let's get back into it.
And thankfully, no more shots fired, but the damage was done. The 32-year-old male victim succumbing to his injuries. Mother and son now facing first-degree charges
crazy.
and a host of other offenses. We'll have more coming up at 6 o'clock. At the Criminal Courts Building, Julian Cruz,
Startling new details on what led up to a deadly shooting at a Southside restaurant. Prosecutors say a mother repeatedly encouraged her 14-year-old son to shoot someone. Carlicia Hood got into an argument with Jeremy Brown at a Maxwell Street Express last weekend, and at some point Brown punched her. The entire incident was caught on surveillance video. Police allege that Hood's son then shot Brown in the back and continued firing once outside. Hood has since been charged with.
Disturbing case unfolds in court. A mother accused of ordering her son to commit in a West Pullman restaurant. The mother and son are now charged, both of them. Elizabeth Matthews joins us now with more on this developing story. Elizabeth?
Yeah, not only that, mom, who's accused of giving those shoot ticket orders, is now being held on $3 million bail. Parts of that shooting were actually captured on this restaurant's surveillance video, which helped the witnesses identify the suspects to police. So this all happened Sunday night, police tell us, just after 11 o'clock, about 11:05 p.m. 35-year-old Carlicia Hood and her 14-year-old son arrived at the Maxwell Street restaurant on South Halstead at 117th. Hood went in for food. Her son waited in the car. Prosecutors say that's when she began arguing with this man, 32-year-old Jeremy Brown, who was also inside ordering food at the time. Hood began texting her son, who appeared in the doorway, hands in his pockets. A fight became physical between Hood and the victim. The victim was able to punch the woman once. That's when prosecutors say the boy pulled out a gun, fired a single shot to the victim's.
Okay, now look, the media just kind of twisted it a little bit. I don't know if he connected or not, but he sure definitely swung more than once. He hit her so damn hard. That's what I'm saying. I feel like she was just texting him, trying to get him to come out there, bring the whipping, and go from there. But as far as like just literally saying come do this, I just can't fully rock with that, but I'm not totally against it. You feel me? Because like she probably was scared as hell. That's a whole woman, and he was in there acting irate. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. You know, I hate that we probably won't agree on this, some of y'all, but we'll get past it, man. It's just my thoughts and it's my opinions, and it's yours as well over there. Let's get back into it though.
Back, followed him outside and kept firing, striking him fatally twice in the back.
Once outside of the restaurant, while the co-defendant was still at the victim, the defendant instructed her son, the co-defendant, to continue to shoot and kill the victim. Once the co-defendant finished the victim, the defendant turned her focus towards witness one. She began pointing at witness one and instructing her son to shoot her.
Prosecutors say that Hood even tried to get the from her son, but he pushed her away. No shots were fired at that witness, who is also the victim's girlfriend. Both mother and son facing charges. She's also charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. The teen boy also facing unlawful use and possession of a firearm. Both were told to surrender themselves to police yesterday. We're also told that Hood, the woman charged in this, the mom charged in this, also had a FOID card herself and was licensed to conceal carry. Reporting live, Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32, Chicago.
So for those saying why is a 14-year-old having a gun, that's explaining it in totality right there. She has a license. She was licensed to carry. She didn't probably have it on her, and she probably told him to bring it in and do that, which I don't understand. The last part, like I keep on saying, I gotta elaborate on that so much because people be trying to pick so much, but I shouldn't even give y'all no attention. But it's a very controversial situation, so that's why I'm doing it. But yeah, man, I just feel like it's a sad situation in the totality. I feel like that, you know, you got to keep your goddamn hands to yourself. Ain't no real men out here doing it. That shit lame. That shit is out of line in my opinion, and I don't give a damn what nobody got to say about it. You don't go out there doing no weird ass shit like that, putting your hands on somebody's mama, man, when you just came from someone's vagina 32 years ago. You know, you came from your mother, so just imagine how they feel. You shouldn't let nothing get you that mad or that angry or that out of character to the point where you got to put your hands on the whole goddamn woman for some damn food or whatever she got to say. He could have still been living if he'd have walked out of there. Now, I do feel like it was kind of extreme to, keep on shooting, but it is what it is. You put your hands on some of my family members, and I can do something about it right then and there. I'm definitely going to do it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to sit here and argue with nobody about it, about how I feel. I'm going to get that in. You're not just going to be beating on us and shit. What the, you know what I'm saying? People just try to make excuses for everything or try to argue about everything. You think what you think, I think what I think, and that's what we should do. Just keep on pushing after that. But there's nothing wrong with a good old conversation about it. So I want to know what y'all feel about this situation. What would you do if this was your mother? Would you sit there and allow somebody to do this to your mother, or would you stand up and do what this little boy did? Now, like I said before, and I'm gonna keep on saying it 1,000 times, she shouldn't have told him to come in to just do that. But I see that the little boy had his mind straight. He analyzed the situation and he went in there and tried to eliminate the situation, the problem, at the time. And for him to actually stand up and stop his mother from trying to take the gun and do something else, that tells me a lot about his character. You feel me? But hey, I want to know y'all thoughts and opinions. Like I said before, I'm not here to argue with no grown ass people about no other people's lives and their situations. I just want to know y'all thoughts and opinions, and we can agree to disagree. I keep on saying little things because I've seen certain shit on the internet, but I'm pretty sure the majority of my supporters gonna understand where I'm coming from, and we're gonna rock together on this one. But hey, let me know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. I was gonna put this on the crime channel, but I said let me go ahead and put it over here because I ain't really been doing the videos that I've been supposed to do on my channel. I've been so busy. I'm gonna break everything down to y'all with these vlogs and stuff that I got coming in a couple of days. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. I got so much shit going at one time, so that's why everything all everywhere. But I'm finna line everything up real soon. So yeah. But anyways, man, enough of all that. RIP to that man. He made the wrong decision. You play crazy games, you win crazy prizes. That's the way of the world. I don't want to say stupid. Well, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Fucking, I'm keeping it all the way 100 in this video. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. I will holler at y'all later. I appreciate all of y'all who made it to the end of this video. Real talk. But yeah, man, I'll holler at y'all later. All right.